Hi folks, Bob Collins for Diver Supply. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a BC that I've been trying to get my hands on for months, and it's the Oceanic Atmos. Stick with me. Now, the Oceanic Atmos is a hybrid BC, and many of you have heard me talk about other hybrids out there. And I get a lot of questions and such, and phone calls and such, and that's fine, saying, what the heck is a hybrid? Well, number one, it's not a travel BC. It's not this minimalist, back inflate, little skinny, this, that, this. A hybrid BC is a BC that has a air cell bladder that is designed so that it can fold, it can compress, and it's all about how much air is in the BC and what your position is, and that air cell allows that air to shift in that BC depending on where you are, the surface, underwater in a neutral buoyancy position, or underwater in a upright position, and how much air is in the BC. If you're somebody that dives overweighted, you're going to be putting more air into a BC than probably necessary. So underwater, the hybrid acts like a back inflate, and then when you're on the surface and the air shifts and you make it 2/3 full of air, then that air shifts and you're in a nice relaxed resting position without the BC pushing your face forward. So this new BC is what they're saying, it's durably manufactured, and what they mean by that is this has got some real robust, I think I used the word robust with another or BC video that I did, but you can feel the difference in the denier weight of what's on the inside of this BC, what is used on the construction of the bolsters, the side bolsters as I tend to call them, and what the bladder is made out of. There is a significant difference, and it is considered much more durable than some of the other BC constructions out there. Now, when we look at this BC, you've got a number of different customizations that you're able to do, and I'm not talking about being able to rebuild it like you would a backplate and wing system. It's got different configurations based on connection points. And what I mean by that, if we look right here on the right shoulder, we're going to see two pre-bent D-rings here. We've got a right shoulder dump. And when you feel this right shoulder pad and strap, it's forte, it's strong, it's robust. Same sort of thing when we come over here to the left shoulder strap. We've got just a single pre-bent D-ring here. Some people say, well, why doesn't it have two? You have to remember, you've got this inflator hanging over here, and really to get to this, if there was another one up underneath here, that would probably shift your tie down for your inflator hose way up, and then you'd be searching all over the place for your inflator. The unit does come with a low pressure inflator hose. So we've got our normal pinch, quick release, and our normal D-ring. This is plastic, these are metal and stainless, and so these are nice and strong, so you're not gonna break these when you pull down on it. Same sort of thing on this side. As we come down behind the strap and above the pocket here, you've got a nice metal D-ring, and this D-ring is pushed to the back. You'll see some of these D-rings that they want you to maybe attach a something to maybe your octo, if you're the kind of person that attaches here instead of here. That's completely up to you. But this one is pushed back a little bit so that when you connect it, this is not interfering with your arm right here. There's also a D-ring right here at the back. Many of them that we see are connected here, or they put one up here at the front. This tends to be a little bit more out of your way. If you're carrying an SMB, that can be a good place to put it. This BC has decent bolster pockets, side pockets. One of the things I like about it, it's got a single zipper. It's not two zippers, but it's got a single zipper. And when you look at this, you can see how far this zipper comes down here. And this is really nice because it makes it easy to unzip and reach in here and get out whatever you need. One of the things that I do like that they've put in here, there's another D-ring inside the pocket so that if you're gonna put your light in here, maybe you're gonna put some kind of cutting device in here or something, then you can put it on a lanyard, attach it to this D-ring, so if you pull it out, if you drop it, it's still there. You're not gonna lose it. And that is pretty darn handy. One of the other things you're gonna see is this unit has on both sides, it has a knife mount. The reason I know it's a knife mount, because it says knife mount. I'm being goofy, but. So there's one of these on either side, depending on if you like to carry your knife on the left or right, because some BCs that are out there, they're only on the left. So totally up to you where you want to mount it. When we look inside, we're gonna take a quick look right here first. Our chest strap is adjustable from both sides. Some of these that you see out there only have one side that's adjustable. Now this isn't elastic, so this isn't going to expand. This is a small piece of nylon. One of the nice things about it is that you can move it from here up to here if you prefer your chest strap a little higher on your body. So that's what these little flags up here are for. All right, so I'm gonna open this up and we're gonna take a look back here, and we've got a really nice back pad in here, and the back pad is mounted on a plastic back plate, and it's got, you can see right here, it's got a nice firm grip handle. Now some of these handles that you put your hand on, it's hollow in the back and it's really uncomfortable. This has a full circle handle so that if this is mounted on the tank, you could reach down, one hand here, one hand on the tank valve, and you're able to move this around without any problem. And so it's got a really nice pad on here with a little bit of an extension on each side. And they call this a lumbar support, somewhat, but not like an Exotec. It's got a fully adjustable cummerbund. So if I fold this back, you can see right back in here on the plastic plate, you can adjust the cummerbund. Now the cummerbund has some elasticity to it. So as your wetsuit shrinks or expands as you doing your descent or ascent, it will accommodate for that. And of course, when we come on around, it's got a Velcro closure here. And of course, here's our normal squeeze type belly buckle, that sort of thing. And of course, over here on this side, we've pretty much got the same thing. There's that other knife mount. We know it's a knife mount because it says so. Let's take a look at the back. Now back here, we're gonna see here on the left shoulder, you can pull on the inflator and it will vent right here from this vent. We've got a nice valve strap here that helps you position. You can put 2 tank straps on here if you're a dual tank strap kind of person. It comes with a single with a plastic cam. Nice weight pockets back here, trim pockets for you to utilize. And of course, over here, we've got nice friction pads in here with the back plate. All right, so right down here at the bottom, we've got a butt dump. And here's the D-rings back here on the back that I was talking about. All right, so what I want to show you here is, you see there's a piece of elastic right here, and you can see where this bladder is folded, and that's what helps you to be able to move and shift the air around according to where you are underwater. And that's what makes it a hybrid. Now there's some different lift capabilities for the different sizes. I'm going to put those down below. I'm also going to put a link down below where you can find this BC on the website. That's a quick look at the Atmos BC by Oceanic. Fairly comfortable, maybe not super comfortable. I'd wear at least a t-shirt or something if I was diving this unit, but it's really a nicely constructed unit. I'm Bob Collins for Diver Supply. Thanks for watching. Dive safe out there.